As the suburb turned on Edward, he is chased back to the old mansion he was created in. During a struggle between him and Jim, Kim is hurt by Jim, and Edward in turn stabs and throws him out the window. Kim, with no choice left, convinces the town the two killed each other, letting Edward live in the old mansion in peace, free from the community beyond. Edward was created by the inventor, who taught him of the world and creativity through various books and teaching material. However, was left unfinished as a result of his untimely death. The mansion fell into ruin and the inventions gathered dust. Yet nature thrived as Edward looked after the mansion grounds, using his Scissorhands to create incredibly imaginative forms. As one of the residents of the suburb, Peg, approaches, she is in awe of what Edward is capable of. Seeing the state both he and his bedroom is in, she offers him a place in her home, standing out in the colorful world beyond while being treated as a curiosity by the neighbors. His creativity leads him to be popular, trimming plants, grooming dogs, and even acting as a hairstylist. Due to his inexperience with the world, Edward treats every moment with a childlike innocence. However, as those around him exploit him, he is made to face facets of himself that were, till now, hidden. Most notable when he was used by Joyce and Jim, respectively. And when Edward was not compliant, they chose to hurt him, whether it be through his reputation or physically. Not everything was negative though. For a brief time he lived as part of a family that welcomed and accepted him. Bill and Peg treated him as if he were their own child, Peg trying to protect and nurture him, while Bill tries to teach him how the world works and navigating it. Most significant is him falling in love with Kim, whom, in spending time with, created a formative memory enduring long after the events of the story. When tensions in the town reaches a peak, he is accused of trying to hurt not only Kim, but others in the suburb, and the mob follows him to the old mansion. It is here where Jim finds both Edward and Kim, resulting in the fight leading to Jim's death. Kim lets the members of the suburb know of the two killing each other, and Edward is left in peace while the residents move on with their lives. The mansion and the grounds can be a visual representation of who Edward is. The mansion being his mechanical body, the gardens an expression of his creativity, and his bedroom his heart. It is through the bedroom window he first sees Peg approaching, a barrier he is afraid to cross, worried as to what people may think of him and how he would be treated as a result. The roof having caved in can be seen as a visual metaphor for his heart being broken as a result of the death of the inventor, further reinforcing the idea the barrier is to protect his heart. It being empty shows he is yet to live, and has already experienced heartache. The pictures plastered on the wall by his bed is an indicator for his attempts at trying to fill his heart by himself. Upon returning, 2 segments of the room are further destroyed, another part of the roof and the window. The roof collapsing can be seen as the life he would not be able to return to with the family that readily accepted him, and the window being broken is confirmation he would not be able to spend time with Kim anymore, breaking his heart further. Him being enveloped within the shattered window could be seen as his world as he experienced it having collapsed, his heart having been broken by the realization he could never be with Kim, and the walls he had up having been broken down due to the time he spent with Peg and her family. Finally, he is shown carving ice sculptures in his room as he did in the backyard of Peg and Jim's home during Christmas. The resulting flecks of ice flying out the window and cover the suburb below, an expression of the love he holds for Kim enduring after all these years as it was a moment when she was happiest. It also shows after his experiences, his heart is filled till nearly bursting, both with the good and the heartbreak, and as he has no one close to give his love to, he shares it with the entire suburb. This could likely be me inserting meaning into a location where it was never intended to be, but when attention is paid to the writing, such meaning can be infused into the visuals and in turn complement each other.